Look.
So wait, I have problems with that. That means that the extension of the content, the entire purpose of that content is for the character to be assaulted. Whoa.
Yes. Oh, hey.
Cool. Hey, guys.
Science dads.
Saw a ghost. Science Dads, Thursdays on CBS.
I was gonna say Fox, but okay.
No, it's definitely Dads. That CBS does Dads. CBS does Dads. That's also CBS's
I think
motto.
the show called Dads is on Fox.
Whatever.
She looks dead tired is how she looks.
She also has been kind of wiggling around like she needs to go to the bathroom for the last, 20 minutes.
Working on that bladder, man. This is part of her CIA training.
Listen, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours, and she hasn't peed once the whole time, so...
Tell me about it.
Well, she was in the shower twice, so maybe.
Hey, there's definitely... Especially that outdoor shower, like, who even cares, you know?
Yeah. Thing doesn't even have a drain.
Great Aqua says, hey guys, Ryan is David Cage, Jody is us. Thoughts? I don't know what that means.
Me either.
So David Cage is going to eat our pizza and then make out with us, kind of, and then leave.
Wait, is eat her pizza a euphemism?
No.
Oh, wait. No, okay. That's what this is.
Driver. Wrong side of
What?
the road.
What?
Willem Dafoe's wife and daughter just got killed in a car accident, so
great,
that's
yes.
who...
Yes.
That's who
yes,
she
yes,
saw.
yes, yes. That's correct.
They're dead. Jody, let's get
Yeah. I actually think this stuff
I
is
think
sort of
that-
interesting.
The characters,
Yeah.
the characters in this are really good at helping other characters who are in moments of emotional distress, and not just
Yeah.
like fucking
Yeah.
up and abandoning them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
They're great at that.
Oh, you're real sad? I gotta go do a thing.
Like, oh, wow.
Bye.
I'm gonna leave now.
For what it's worth, Phil, in my experience, that's how humans are. This is my experience. That's just...
I kind of would... Being put in that situation, I would try to shield a small child
Sure,
from seeing
yeah.
a grown man's uncontrollable, never-ending grief.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't want my
Or-
niece that's Brody's age to
It's
see
like more
that.
CIA stuff now.
I think more young children see more grown men crying. That's my personal, professional opinion.
Jamal Sheikh Sharif.
Oh,
Is that 'cause you hate men,
Are
or-
we...
No, it's because I think... Yeah,
No, I know.
Using it to control several important districts in the
yeah, it's time for war. It's
Are we,
wartime.
like in
Yep.
the Middle East or something?
Yeah, let's defeat this black person.
Yep. I hope you're ready.
He's a militia leader.
twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
Last time we
They've got mugs with their fucking
Wario
symbol on
64
it.
Wario 64 just says, "Oh, this chapter. This is gonna be interesting."
I actually know what this is.
Okay, well, I don't have a
Done.
clue, so I'm
Yeah.
definitely.
direct engagement with the enemy.
Austin's keyboard knows.
Yep.
Is this
Eliminate your
the
target.
way they're describing it? It sounds like we're about to play Metal Gear Solid.
Dun, 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 dun.
So don't waste any time.
This is a sneaking mission, Jody.
Brody?
Last American
Brody, come in. Brody!
in a jeep. They found his head, one of his legs in a fishing boat.
Lucky Dingo says, "Wait, isn't that the guy who brought the kick-ass wine?" It totally is. Same dude.
I'll be back before they even realize.
Okay, which game has a less coherent story, this or Metal Gear Solid 2?
I like Metal Gear Solid 2 a lot,
I
but...
like Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Kiss him.
Oh
Oh, wow.
Are we gonna do it?
Don't do
Really,
it.
you guys?
That's
Can
it.
you not militias?
Phil, do you think love can bloom on a battlefield?
It just did.
She's not even wearing her sexy shirt.
Janine Hawkins, turn-offs, malicious.
Is that's on your
It's on
OK
the-
Cupid profile?
Yes. Right.
Good luck, Jody.
This is Like, all of this chapter is really tonally weird already. It's just like, we're straight up in, like, a Call of Duty game. Like, what's going on?
This is the shooter that David Cage wanted to make.
Right.
Mario 64 said, that was a pretty quick kiss decision. Hey guys, here's a spoiler for me and video games. Whenever I have the option to kiss someone in a video game, I'm probably going to take it.
Here's the thing, Phil.
Also
I
in
think
real
you-
life.
There it is.
Yeah, you were... You don't need to say it. It's I'll let
Kiss
you
that
know.
skeleton.
Okay, let's do it.
Why is there just a skeleton?
That's why I really want to play,
Black Malicious.
what's it called? That PS2 game that's all about kissing. Tulip. Man.
Mm-hmm.
You guys played Tulip?
I haven't.
That Tulip? Oh, it's so good. It's this weird
called-
Japanese game.
Oh, I see.
CHULIP. And
Yeah,
it's literally
yeah.
your goal
I've
is
seen
to, like,
this.
kiss everyone.
Mhm.
Oh, God. It is a stealth thing.
No direct engagement with the enemy.
Holy shit.
Alright, just
Just remember your training from 18 missions ago and you'll be fine.
Holy shit. Can I just choke people out? Of course I can. No. That would be...
how?
Why? No!
You fuck up, Phil.
I don't...
Yeah, I'm sure this is quiet enough.
Jesus, this is... Did they say no direct engagement with the enemies? Was that direct engagement? Does that count?
No.
Okay.
That was indirect engagement.
Is that what that's
B-Boy
called?
Zilla says Alpha Protocol, though. Like, yeah, it should be better if it was Alpha Protocol. Absolutely. I should replay that game and see if I still think it's good.
Oh, I can choke out this guy. It's like totally at random who you can and cannot choke out.
This is my least favorite thing about this game, is that conceptually the game where you can become a ghost to fuck with things in the world is really cool, but there's no logic in gameplay or narrative that explains why you can't.
I knew there was supposed to be some like weird war stuff in this, but like at what point? I don't know at what point David Cage is making this game and he thought, you know what we need? We really need a war scene. We really
Right.
need them to go to the Middle East and like
And like
do
we'll
a
do it like
stealth mission.
3 hours after a little homeless novella, and then like 2 hours after a little bit of Native American action. Like we'll just mix it all up, you know?
It's such
A little bit of everything.
Do you think this is like a David Cage minigame collection?
Yes. This is David Cage wear. Yes.
Yeah.
KGO wear.
I hope, at the very least, I hope that the like checkpoints are pretty okay on this.
Do you think there's going to be checkpoints, or do you think you're just going to fuck up?
Oh God, don't.
See if you find anything.
You're gonna fuck up, Phil? Are you?
There's probably
Are you?
checkpoints, right?
Maybe. Alright, this face Nor walkthrough I have says to save after you move behind the second crate.
Oh, let's go.
You guys remember Face Noir?
Yeah,
No.
Me neither.
I'll never forget it.
You unlocked a new bonus! Did you see that? I wonder what it is.
Probably something really
Concept
exciting.
art, probably.
Like a fourth outfit?
Sure
If you'd
it is.
seen-
I mean,
No direct engagement with the enemy, Phil. Hide behind that dumpster.
don't worry, they magically did not notice me somehow.
Well, did you see the camo paint on your face?
Oh.
I think you need to use your ghost to open the cassowary cages.
Those birds are not messing around.
No.
They could have at least given her a sneaking suit.
Or more than like 3 stripes of paint.
No, that's just a choice she made. She just thinks that looks cool. Ryan said it looked cool. He said, like, stripes on your face. Cool.
Cool. Those guys who were just like 3 feet away didn't hear that. No big deal.
Nope. Again, no
Nope.
direct engagement with the enemy.
Right, that just means don't get engaged to them. So as long as she doesn't try to marry them, it'll be alright.
It's so
She,
hard.
there's no ring on that finger.
When is that new Metal Gear coming out? Oh yeah,
That new Metal
Yeah.
Gear is
Possess that guy.
May?
Wait, why didn't you possess that guy?
Spring maybe?
Oh, what, Ground Zeroes / Phantom Pain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ground Zeroes is the first part, right?
Yeah.
Get rid of them.
Oh boy, wow. Alright.
Boom. Yeah, that happened.
Ugh.
Pretty intense. Oh yeah, that's right, because Ground Zeroes is coming out first, right?
Mhm.
And
Yes. Yeah.
how close are they supposed to be?
I think the same year. I think, but maybe I'm wrong.
I'm excited for Metal Gear Solid 5.
I'm curious
excited
about
to
it,
see
yeah.
what they do with it.
I'm curious.
I think it's
I'm-
going
and-
to be... I think the open world stuff that they're trying to do with Ground Zeroes is going to be very interesting.
I hope it is. I hope it is going. Yeah, that's my hope. I'm glad he's mixing it up with something. You know.
Yeah. Also, horse stealth.
Yep. Horse stealth.
My only concern is that I worry that the female characters in that game will be wearing
Yes.
too much clothing.
Yeah.
It would be cool if they could just be naked, but American Puritanism, am I right, guys?
Yeah, that's true.
Ugh. Didn't they hear about sexual liberation? I'm just saying, come on, women. If Hideo Kojima's women don't want to wear clothes, they shouldn't have to wear clothes.
By that you
I
mean the
mean-
women that Hideo Kojima owns.
Right. His harem of women that he owns.
I mean, maybe you'll be able to change their outfits, and you can go to their closet and pick the sexy outfit, and it'll be, jeans and a practical blouse.
I would not be super shocked if you can change their outfits.
Me either.
Oh, speaking of changing outfits, man, I'm pretty super psyched to finally check out Lightning Returns, you guys.
Did you see that I tweeted at you about that earlier?
No.
I
I
played
I
it.
try not to read Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
I,
said you played it and it was pretty good.
Yeah, I played it at Tokyo Game Show. It was the combat. Like, I couldn't understand anything that was going on, but the combat system seemed pretty fun. It was kind of fighting gamey. Had like combos and stuff.
It's interesting. What did you guys think of 13?
I mean, I didn't like 13. I liked the combat in 13, but not anything else.
Yeah,
But,
that's the boat I was in.
But in 13.2, I thought the combat improved, and the actual structure and the way that you explored and stuff also improved.
Okay.
Even though the story was still trash. But what I like about what I've seen of Lightning Returns, because they did a big, like a 6-minute video today, showing off all the different systems and stuff. In addition to it just having really interesting systems.
Phil, maintain the orbs. What are you doing?
I'm trying.
Get that Kool-Aid smoke.
I really like that it seems to be just like really goofy, like over the top. Like it doesn't seem like it's taking itself seriously anymore, which was one of the problems with 13 is it took itself super seriously and was just anime bullshit. Like it was just nonsense.
And if it leaned harder into it being anime bullshit, being ridiculous, absurd nonsense.
So I'm hoping Lightning Returns is good. I know it's not doing great in Japan sales wise, but I'm hoping that is not an indication of the actual quality of the game.
She's got a dress made out of Moogles, right?
Yeah, she's got a dress made out of Moogles.
That's a choice.
I also really liked the dress sphere shit in Final Fantasy X too, so I'm actually pretty into that system basically being lifted into this. And she's also got a dress that's like, there's a lot of fan servicey ones. Like there's one that's like, there's a dress that's based off
Like,
of Locke from
the
Final
good-
Fantasy VI.
The better kind of fan. The fan
Yeah.
service that you like.
Well, just like the
are embarrassed when Janessa walks in the room.
Yeah, just like cute references to like past Final Fantasy games, not like
Right.
nothing
Right.
super
Not like-
gross. Except for the one where she's dressed up as Cloud, which is kind of weird because she is Cloud already. Like
Right.
as a character, she is basically Cloud, so that's a little weird. But whatever.
So what revelation is Brody slowly coming to here?
I don't know, man. I'm thinking about Lightning Returns. I don't know. Just seeing
So wait.
scenes.
Who is Ellen Page in Lightning Returns? I don't think I understood who she plays.
She is that Chocobo shopkeeper who's like half
Oh.
human, half Chocobo.
Yep.
Chocolina,
Easy to
I
find.
think it's her name.
Chocolina.
Wario64 says, I love 10 too.
Great song.
Yeah, dude. 10-2 is great. You play a J-pop band. It's great. I submit that anybody who doesn't like 10-2 is also taking things too seriously.
This doesn't look super. This doesn't look super fun. So.
This is.
I don't really know what I'm doing or where I'm going, but
You're going to that cathedral.
Okay.
Oh, this is Assassin's Creed. This is that
Yeah.
future Assassin's Creed.
I have to
everybody's
get
been
on top of the cathedral to scan the area. Is that?
Right. Oh. I don't know. It drives me crazy that you can't possess any of those guys.
Yeah, like I think it would be cool if I could just possess them and try and like shoot as many of them with one good dude as I can before they notice or something.
And the thing is, that would probably require a whole system of weird ghost energy or more fail states or something. And who
Ghost
knows? Maybe they
energy.
tried it. Yeah. Why'd you say
Look,
that?
game
Snake?
design is hard, you guys.
Ghost energy.
A hind D.
The DARPA chief.
In my stomach.
That's a pretty good. That was
No, he does it good. Jordan does it really fucking
yeah,
good.
that was a pretty good steak.
Thank you.
Speaking of David Hayter, he is in Republic, which comes out tomorrow on iOS.
Yeah?
Thursday.
Yeah. Is it Thursday? I thought it was tomorrow.
Thursday.
Okay.
Well,
I think I
tomorrow
read-
is Thursday.
Well, I guess at this point, for most
Sure.
of you, it is.
All I know is
But Republic
this
looks
week.
really cool. I hope it's good.
I also super hope it's good. We'll see, I guess.
David Hayter, I think Jennifer Hale also
Jennifer Hale is also
Mhm.
here. That's
of Mass Effect fame.
and a couple other people too, whose names I'd recognized at the time.
So the only thing that I will say for this so far is I don't think this is super fun or anything, but I will say it's not hard. Like this has been super easy. Like
Has any part of this game been difficult at all?
I mean, like the thing where I learned stealth at the beginning was more challenging than this. And considering I haven't used those skills since then, I was kind of worried. But this seems really pretty straightforward.
This just seems really boring. Like, this is not the kind of gameplay I would come to a game like this for
Right.
at all.
Right.
Yeah,
Especially
I
because
agree.
this
Yeah,
isn't
it's like
interesting.
This isn't
yeah.
the type of game where the reason that you're playing is to run from cover to cover and kill dudes.
Right.
Like that's not what people are coming to any David Cage game for, much less this specific David Cage game.
Wario64 in the chat says, "Imagine if Beyond Two Souls had a multiplayer mode, multiple Idens."
There is
You know.
there is a co-op multiplayer, right?
I think he meant competitive. There is co-op multiplayer though. Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you can have a one-person control Jody and one-person control Aiden.
I bet that
Huh.
would get pretty boring for both parties.
One of the people who was on that podcast said that they did not like the game until they played it co-op, which surprised me. I don't know who it
Interesting.
was.
It just seems like sometimes there's barely anything to do when you're controlling both of them.
Yeah, but it would make scenes like that dinner one kind of interesting in the sense that
Yeah.
maybe the
Totally.
person controlling Jody actually does want something different than the person controlling.
Yeah, I think
Theoretically.
it could definitely be a better experience of. I don't know, it may make you interact with the story more than you do now, or interact with
It would-
whatever the characters.
It would.
Jody's a fucking killing machine.
Yeah. It would make you, part of the thing that we keep going back to is that there is this weird confusion as the player characters. Who do I associate with primarily? Like Jodie, obviously, I guess, but also this Aiden stuff, and now that we think Aiden is a character. If I started this game and I was playing as Aiden and Jordan was playing as Jodie, we would only ever think about, us first.
This
We
is
would think
kind
about
of
our own character
this is
first,
kind
and that
of
would be interesting.
weird, bullshit, just speculating. But there is some terms of like just game design, there's some really interesting idea in that of like having a really narrative-based game that's co-op where two players control two different characters. Like,
Yeah.
that's something that like that would be an interesting direction for like a future Telltale game, or
That would be great.
or
That would
like
be rad.
one of
Be
these
into that.
other like indie games that is very heavily narrative focused.
Yeah, I'd be way into that.
Especially if they could make it online as well. That would be nice.
Phil, are there crickets in your room?
No, that's
It's
just
his controller
Controller
sparrow.
crickets.
Controller's full
Favorite
of crickets.
controller sparrow.
You'll note that happens whenever I'm doing something in the game that will make the control, like the
Something,
controller
like, really
vibrate.
intense. Like
We went over
sniffing that
this
smoke.
last time. I have like a super old PS3 controller that's just basically falling apart. And that is what I'm using. Check this out. Check this out.
Get that smoke in you. Gant says she's got Rob Liefeld levels of pouches on her. The only equipment she needs is a ghost. That's the thing Rob Liefeld will do though too.
Yeah. Gotta check out her feet.
Ugh.
See
Now
if
I'm
she's
just
got Rob
imagining.
Liefeld feet.
Now I'm just imagining the crossover game of the century. Hideo Kojima, David Cage, and Rob Liefeld present fucking.
Something.
What are the worst characters Rob Liefeld ever did?
All of them.
Yeah, pretty much all of them.
I don't actually know any of his like really bad image characters.
Yeah, that's the problem. So I was trying to get
Is
one of
he-
those
so
and not
he's,
just say Cape Domino.
Liefeld
but-
is doing art again. I know.
Yeah,
Is
I
his
felt-
stuff has his stuff improved?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah,
Let me see if I can find. I've seen something this year that was just the worst. Still,
I don't
just
care.
the worst. I did a search for Rob Liefeld 2013, and one of the images I found is people in X-Force walking in the water, so you can't see their feet. So
Yep.
fucking same old shit.
Thomas says Savage Dragon. That's not Liefeld technically. That's
That's just
Eric
different.
Larson, right? Yeah. So Eric Larson's done Savage Dragon forever. Digital Eric says Liefeld's art is still
Yes,
terrible, but
yes.
now he knows what he's terrible at, so he avoids it.
Right. Act One says Stone Dude in Youngblood. Right, the
Or
guy
just
whose
all of
catchphrase,
Youngblood?
all of Youngblood. But that the Stone Dude in Youngblood's catchphrase was like, oh man, it was like it was something really ridiculous. I'm gonna find it. It's the best.
Were you gonna say Gabba go back?
No, it was
Gabba Go Back.
Gabba Go Back.
What the fuck is even happening right now?
She's still hunting down the
I
leader
feel
of
like
that
I've
militia.
been watching nothing.
Yeah, it's been bad.
I feel like I've been watching me playing one of these like actual games where I'm just like, where do I go? Oh, that thing's cool. I want to look at that. Oh, hey, that's a dead guy. Cool. I'm gonna go over here now.
Remember when we played Gun?
ages ago. I wasn't even on
Reminds me
that.
of I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now.
Just in life. Right, sorry. The character's name is Bedrock, and his catchphrases are Yabba Dabba Doom.
Jesus.
He says, Yahoo! Yabba Dabba Doom! What a rush! And in Whata, the H through the first T are underlined, as if to add emphasis. Rob Liefeld, you're the best. In the link that panel.
Alright, I guess I'm going down here. Oh. Oh boy.
Oh,
Am I gonna have to
that-
choke out another little kid?
Yeah, probably.
You look wounded.
I
Just
just
the
Fucking
ghost shield.
thanks, Legolas.
want to come towards you.
Yabba dabba
Don't shoot me.
Yeah, I wasn't fucking lying.
Fox and
So-
Fior says, is this Dota? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Told us is
Wait,
Jody saved the
you
Native
linked to
American.
it. So that's an SB Nation. That's my people.
Yeah, that's over on the 40 worst Rob Liefeld drawings of all time on progressiveboink.com/SBNation.
Great. What am I...
Heal that kid. Use your heal powers.
I don't...
What is going on with the butt in this drawing?
Listen, have you not seen this list?
No.
Okay, here's the thing, buddy.
I'm familiar with Liefeld.
No, you're not. Not until you've seen all 40 of these.
Is that Captain America drawing on here?
Yes, that is the header image, but it's not the best image.
Oh, that's not the Captain America one I'm talking about.
Oh,
Oh, this one's a GIF.
No, there is yes, the yeah, I don't know why it says GIF there. They're not animated GIFs at all. Anyway, help this kid or whatever, Phil.
I did.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you get that other Captain America GIF or
Americans,
image.
man, am I right?
Yeah.
I have magical white lady healing powers, but I don't
So wait.
understand your crazy foreign language.
Does this kid grow up to be Drebin, or I don't understand? Has war changed, or has war not changed?
Isn't she supposed to be like stealthing and shit, not teaching people her name?
Listen, she's teaching Africans how to love.
Hey, my name's Jody, but don't tell anyone I'm here. I'm trying to kill everyone that you know. Thanks.
Is the kid gonna back me up now?
Oh, that would be bad.
Well, that seems to be what's happening.
He's I think they call them. He's one of the good ones, Phil.
You're
Liefeld
a
created a
child soldier?
character.
One of the good ones.
Liefeld created a character named Forearm, whose power was that he had 4 arms.
Yes, that's correct. He did.
Oh. Okay. That makes more sense.
You should smash those clay pots. People still use those, right? Giant clay pots.
ADC Overdose says, "Is this the turret section? Can we get one of those, please? It would actually be a welcoming relief."
And what is going on with Domino's knees in this bathtub?
Listen,
That's a question I ask myself a lot.
my question with that picture is what is happening with that smoke? Why is there a waft of smoke coming in from off screen and then going back off screen?
Yeah, well,
If you get a chance, read this whole thing because there is some, as I say, laugh out loud funny stuff. Oh, this is so bad, Phil. This is not.
It's dumb.
This is my least favorite part of this game so far.
Yeah, it's... You know what? I will say the whole game, this whole session tonight, has been... oh, she had to shoot that one herself instead of letting him shoot himself. This whole section of the game has been, I would say, significantly less good than everything that we played in our first time.
And just generally less interesting.
Yeah.
I think that Chapter Navajo had promise, like from a purely conceptual premise level, like from the first few shots, but I don't think that they fucking dropped the ball, and that's so fucking hard.
what is going on with Captain America's arm? Why does his chest look like that?
You'll find out in Captain America the Winter Soldier, coming out this May.
So, yeah, it's true.
I don't know if it's May, actually. Probably, right? That's when movies come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
What an asshole.
Why couldn't you just ghost him? Like, okay,
Yep.
now, okay.
Great.
Ew. Cool. That's great.
He always says Ellen Page versus Savages.
Yep.
But no, it's not racist because the little one's helping her.
Make a damn good team.
Right? That's how this works.
That's how it worked with Resident Evil 5, right? Yeah, Thomas, it's a pretty good
Sun
blink.
is rising. It's gonna make it tough to not be seen.
When does Ellen Page fight the tattoo demon?
That was the Sand Demon. We saw that
Oh,
scene
right,
happen
okay.
exactly.
Yeah, never mind.
It's the fucking worst. I'm never gonna get over that scene, you guys. Like, I'm never, ever, ever gonna get over that Far Cry 3 black ink demon
It was the
monster.
worst. It was so terrible.
Oh.
And it was also just like, I mean, Far Cry 3 is one of many modern games that hey, you know what this game didn't need is boss battles.
Right?
So
Yeah.
like, there's no need to throw that in there.
Oh man. Someone linked that interview with the director of that game, or the writer of that game today again, and I just couldn't even. He did an interview on Rock Paper Shotgun last year,
I'm familiar.
and just
I really liked his GDC thing.
what was
He
it?
had like a whole GDC session about writing stories in games that. It
was
basically
good?
like no, it was awful.
Okay.
Like 90% of the people in the audience were like tweeting, making fun of him the whole time, and I felt kind of bad for him, but also was like, well,
Yeah.
you know, I liked Far Cry 3. It sure wasn't for the story.
Oh man, it's so tough. It's so. I read there's a really good piece that Sumit Sarkar linked today on.
I don't
Twitter.
like Submit.
You don't like Sumit? You're an anti-Sumit guy, right? He linked it. It's from
Submit, yeah.
right. Wait a second. That's.
No, it's fine. No, what was the piece?
He linked it. It was on Grantland, and it was by one of Grantland's music critics, whose name I
Watch this for a second, I guess.
forget. Weird. About R. Kelly and
Oh, sure.
and how the past week have made this guy reconsider his position on R. Kelly, but also how complicated it is because, he kind of one of the images he paints is like, if I had a poster of R. Kelly on my wall, I would absolutely take it down, but I probably wouldn't leave a bar that was playing R. Kelly.
Sure.
And I almost brought this up earlier when we were talking about Brothers, where Brothers isn't a game that I wouldn't tell somebody to buy now. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say don't buy that game, but at this point, I don't know that I would. Far Cry 3 for me did step over.
Go Shield.
Far Cry 3. I don't think I can recommend to people because
KF Trendy in the chat seems to be agreeing with you. Says Far Cry 3's story made me hate the rest of the game.
And that was a game I was enjoying so.
I can totally say that. And what I will say, I liked a lot of Far Cry 3, but also, even just structurally, even in gameplay stuff.
Oh yeah, sure.
There's it's a sloppy game. By the end, it's it meanders and goes on way too long, and the whole second island is just by the time you open up the second island, or at least for me, because I'd done so much of the side shit on the first island, I was just I don't need a whole second island to do. That's crazy.
I agree completely. I got through the first island.
I've already done so much.
I got the wingsuit. That was fun. And then I finished all the camp stuff. I finished all of the stuff that had no story components.
Yeah, same here.
And then done. I can't. And it wasn't just the race thing or the tribal stuff. It was also, I think people forget how weird some of the, speaking of boss battles, there's that other boss battle in that game against a character who is kind of demonized, not just because he sexually assaults somebody, but he's especially bad because he raped a guy, and that makes him an extra bad guy. Yeah. Not, it just filled with that shit. Yeah. And on top of it just being generally often incomprehensible and not in a way that's interesting.
The writer guy said that it's all, it's all parody or satire.
Oh man, God. Just, I don't know.
Why does Liefeld keep drawing such tiny feet on all these people?
He doesn't know how to draw feet. That's
his thing.
That's his thing. He doesn't
Can
know
he
how to draw
stop doing it the way that he's doing it?
No.
I mean, I'm not an artist. But if I did something that was really bad consistently,
what if you got paid a lot of money for it, though?
And then a bunch of people told me it was consistently really bad, I would.
But that's the part that doesn't happen. The thing that happens.
But yeah, that's the thing. He keeps getting work.
Right.
He knows people. He's got a good portfolio.
He did for a long time.
Yeah, he did.
But
he
it
did
wasn't clear, I guess, if it was because people weren't giving him work or if he was just not interested. I guess I don't know that for sure.
He was a very successful artist in the comics industry for a while, for a long time, for too long.